If you guys are looking for the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market, make sure to head over to utnice.com and use code CHIEF for 6% off at checkout. Now let's go ahead and jump right into this video. What's up guys, it's FIFA Chief here and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we have for you some crazy investments that are going to help you make a ton of coins on FIFA 22. Now, if you are enjoying the content or you are new around here, I ask that you guys do please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate it and it helps me out a ton. And then make sure to check out all the links in the description, like Twitch for all my daily live streams, Discord for all sorts of trading advice and investments, and all the other links down there as well. And with that said, let's go ahead and let's jump right into these investments. So guys, what we're going to be looking at today is something that I absolutely love and is guaranteed to go up. And if I show you my club here, basically what it is I have a lot of investments in my club, but it's going to be fodder cards. Specifically, 83s through about 86s are unbelievable value right now. So I kind of want to walk you through why and what I'm doing to pick these up. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go over to Footman here and we're going to look at the cheapest by rating section. So basically what this does is it just shows you each rating and the cheapest players at that rating. And right now, as you can see, 83 rated cards you can pick up easily for 850, 900 coins. This is probably the safest, most guaranteed investment in the game. This is the cheapest 83 rated cards are going to be all year because these are going to start going up due to player SBCs, player of the month SBCs. When we get more of those that are hopefully a little bit more affordable, we start getting repeatable upgrade packs that can make these go up, or like a party bag SBC. 83s in general, especially if we go look at like last year, they're just never this cheap. 83s for under 1,000 coins it's just a guaranteed investment. And basically to pick these up, as you can see in my club, I don't go just pick up one specific card and load up on a ton of that card because I don't want to sit there and have a bunch of my, like, store a bunch of them on my transfer list or have to go unassigned. I basically just go and pick up one of every single card, as you can see here, which is why I have so many of these. So that's how I like to do 83s. And then it's essentially the same exact thing with 84s here, the same exact explanation. This is the cheapest these cards are ever going to be, these 84 rated cards. They're under 1,500 coins. That's unbelievable value. So 83s and 84s are like my number one investment at the moment. And if you're not going to go buy one of every card like I mentioned, if you're looking for specifically what the best cards are going to be, you want to find cards that have good position and good links for SBCs. So a good example here is going to be PK. He's a center back. Center back is the best position for these fodder cards. That's what always rises the most. And then he's Spanish in the La Liga. So he's a top 5 league, great nation. He gets unbelievable links. And then if we go up to 83s, a good example would be John Stones here, an English Premier League center back. Also looks like great value. Acerbi, unbelievable here as an Italian league center back. He's perfect as well. So that's kind of what I like in terms of if you're going to pick up specific cards. Now, when it comes to selling these cards, I always get the question, when are we going to sell these? When are we going to sell the fodder? When are we going to sell Team of the Weeks? It sounds dumb, but it's as simple as when these cards go up in price, you sell them. It is completely dependent upon the content that EA releases. I cannot tell you when they're going to release something that makes this go up. These cards are just way too cheap right now, and they're bound to go up. Now, we're going to move on to some of these higher rated cards. Looking at 85s, 86s, 87, 88, 89. These have somewhat started to rise, especially these 87, 88, 89 rated cards. Even these 86s have started to, actually, they've come back down. So I would right now hold off on 87, 88, 89s because even Tony Kroos, a couple before those play of the month at SBCs, was about 10,000 coins, and now he's about 14,000. And these 87s were a bit cheaper. We were picking up Muller for about 1,000 coins cheaper than that. Actually, was he like 7.5? He might have been a lot cheaper. But these are somewhat inflated right now. Hold off, see if these drop. I specifically like the cards up here. The 86, 85, 84, 83 are really good. And then looking at 86s, I'm not picking up one of every 86 because that's a lot of coins, but the ones I like, again, are going to be the high chem ones. Hummels is going to be great, especially with Bundesliga Player of the Month around the corner. Let's see, Chiellini, an Italian league center back again for 6K is great value. Thiago, Rodri, Laporte, all strong link each other, all about 6,000 coins are great value as well. Then even like Parejo, Gerard Moreno as a center mid and a striker that get a perfect link together are going to be a really good value pairing as well. So I like all of those. And then 85s in general are similar to the 83s and 84s. They're just a great price right now. They're right in that middle range of like 100% pick every one of those up and just like grab them here and there. If we're looking at specific cards, Bonucci, Thiago Silva are going to be guys that get great links, good position. De Vrij, De Ligt as well, going to be the same thing. Gundogan being a City player gets a lot of great links to high rated cards. Koke as well gets a lot of links to those Spanish La Liga players. So that's kind of my thoughts in general on those fodder cards. I love all of these basically. And even something to look at is 82 rated cards, picking these up for discard value. 82s are even great value for discard just to store in your club because they're going to go up at some point. These cards just do not stay this cheap, I promise you. So if you have coins sitting around, there's no reason to just sit on coins in your club and not invest in anything. You might as well invest and get some assets that have some value and are going to rise in price. So what we can do now is just kind of like walk you through my club and my investments again, just to kind of show you. So first, my transfer list is basically just a bunch of dudes I invested in, and then I packed a duplicate of them. So I'm just holding them here for now. We have a lot of 80, because there's just no reason to sell when these cards are just this cheap. There's absolutely no reason. But we got a lot of 83s, a lot of 84s sitting around here. And again, it could be a long hold. So you need to be prepared for that. Don't go dump all of your coins into this and then have nothing left. You got to be smart about this. Even 82s I'm hanging on to, some 81s. Like the market's just so low right now and I'm not like desperate to get a bunch of coins in. So I'm just holding on to these cards because there's no reason to sell when they're that cheap. A lot of people just get desperate to have those coins in their clubs. They can see their coin balance up in the top left and see how high it is. You got to be smart about that. So in terms of my investments, we'll ignore all my special cards for now just because we're talking fodder at the moment. But in terms of just high rated stuff, I packed a Harry Kane. I figured why not hang on to him because he's so cheap. I packed a Navas. So, why not? I think all my 85s I packed and above. There's no reason to sell it, so I figured I'll just hang on to it. And then after that, the 84s and 83s, I pretty much bought everything because they're all just unbelievable value at the moment. So I went ahead and just picked up literally all of these, went and bought them off the market because they're just way too cheap, as I mentioned. There's no reason to not go pick these guys up, so I highly recommend doing that. But guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.